Playgrounds are great. Some of my favorite times and memories as a kid spent in the neighborhood playground or the school playground, but it can be a dangerous place, so you've got to be a vigilant parent or caretaker when kids are out there playing. Stewart Williams, Injury Prevention Manager at Dell Children's Medical Center and Safe Kids Austin, joins us this morning with prevention tips to keep it safe and fun. Hey, how are you?
Good. Thanks for having me, Casey.
Yeah, thanks for coming on. So what types of injuries, first of all, do y'all see?
So we see on annually about 4% of our most severe, the most acute injuries. These aren't all ED visits, the emergency department visits. These are just the trauma patients, which are the most severe. About 4% of our patient population are a result of a playground injury.
Yeah.
So we see a lot of orthopedic injuries. We see a lot of head and neck spine injuries as a result of falling off of equipment from a height. So that's why we're out here to share a little bit about how to keep your kids safe when they're playing.
Yeah, you mentioned height. I've noticed with my toddler, they're very high. A lot of them are very high. So next week is Playground Safety Week, and there's an acronym, SAFE.
Yeah, SAFE. So as supervision, always supervise your child, be engaged with them when they're playing on the equipment. If they're using the slide, be there to catch them at the end of the slide. If they're using the monkey bars or climbing equipment, be there to support them if they would lose their grip. Is the age appropriate? Is the equipment age appropriate? It's really important to look for the signage that's on playgrounds. A lot of those playgrounds will have age-appropriate signage that says, use this equipment for if your child is this age. Don't use this equipment if your child is, if the equipment is for an older child, perhaps. Yeah. There can be huge variations between heights and the skill level of some of those equipment. And you have F, which is the fall surface area. What's the condition of that fall surface area? Has a lot of the mulch or rubber matting, has it been worn away? Is it the hard ground is exposed? It's really important because it's important to have that fall surface area to break the energy when that child does fall on it. And then E is, what's the condition of the equipment? Is it falling apart? Are there breaks? Are the plastic broken? Are there sharp edges? Is there rusted metal? Maybe the connectors have worn away, have been removed, some of the bolts and so forth. What is the condition of the equipment? So just do a really quick scan of that playground when you come onto it as a caregiver, and that can help your child right there.
Yeah. So your advice is just kind of do a quick scan and kind of give it a once over before, hey kid, hang back. Let me check this out real quick.
Yeah. Yeah, look at the condition of it. Look at the ground, look at the condition of the equipment, and avoid those areas where it looks like it's just worn. And the other thing that you can do, especially if it's a public park, you can just report that to 311.
Yeah, that's true. A lot of the parks in our neighborhood are damaged, vandalized. There's holes in the slide. I don't get it. Yeah, good advice. Anything else we need to know?
Yeah, so also some of those equipment, as it gets hotter outside and the sun starts baking on it, be careful about the surface temperatures of the equipment. Maybe use the equipment in the cooler parts of the day, or shaded equipment. Another thing that I would highly recommend is do not go down slides with your children.
Okay.
That tends to be an area where we see a lot of kiddos with femur fractures as a result of their leg getting caught, and the weight of the adult pushes over the child. So the kiddo is stuck on the slide, but the adult weight pushes through that child, and it ends up causing an injury. So resist that, catch them at the bottom of the slide, make them use the slides that are most appropriate for them.
Yeah, I've never thought of that. Where do people go for more info?
You can go to Safe Kids Worldwide, and there's a couple other playground safety websites out there that you can easily Google.
Awesome. Stewart, thank you so much. We appreciate you. We'll be right back.